Hey everybody, it's Jasmine. So today I'm going to do my first Ipsy Glam bag unboxing. Now this is the first time I've ever tried anything from Ipsy. I mean, I have a long time ago, but that was because my sister bought one for my birthday when I was like 13, 14 years old. So that was a really long time ago. Now I'm like 19, almost 19 and a half. Oh, I hate growing old. Okay, so let's take a step back from that. So we got this bag right here. It says Peace, Love Lipstick, and it also comes with like a little card, but the card doesn't really have anything about the products. I know that when I saw some like Birchbox unboxings or like just any other unboxings, it kind of just has a list of the products, the value of the full size and all that other stuff. This one doesn't really say anything. I'm sorry if I don't know the full prices of these, but we're just gonna go right into it. I use all the products on my face today, so I'm gonna insert some demos for you guys. So that's gonna be a little bit easier if you're wondering how to use these products. So the first thing that I ended up using was this Vitamin C Derma E Vitamin C Concentrated Serum with Hyaluronic Acid. And this is actually really, really good because just serums in general really soak up into the skin, and that's kind of your skin's way of getting its, I want to say quote-unquote nutrition. Just because serums are just so concentrated, and the fact that this has vitamin C, it's supposed to brighten up your complexion, and I don't have enough vitamin C products in my collection, so it's really good to have this little sample, and the best part is it smells like Fruit Loops. The next thing that I used right after that was this A True Spring Green Tea Watery Calming Cream. It says it's black tea water, 70% heritage from France, rediscovered in Korea. And I don't know, I just thought that maybe this was gonna come out as your everyday moisturizer, your creamy moisturizer, you know, the ones that are white. But this actually came out as a gel moisturizer. So that was really pleasing to me because, you know, I love gel moisturizers because they soak up into the skin really easily. They're for all skin types. They don't clog the pores, and they're just a really good investment. And so I'm really into this. I'm definitely going to use this up while I can. And, you know, if I like it enough, maybe I will buy the full size. I don't know if this is gonna be expensive because, girl, it says heritage from France, rediscovered in Korea. I don't know if it's gonna break the bank or not, but so far I'm loving it, and it's very comparable, if not even just a little bit better than the H2O Plus, what is it called? Face Oasis that I use on a regular basis. Now today I decided to skip out on primer just because I honestly didn't feel like putting on primer. I honestly just wanted a really nice fresh look to my face, and they actually sent me a foundation, which I was very, I don't know, I was really surprised about because I was like, how do they know my shade? How do they know my undertone? And you know, when you sign up for Ipsy, you kind of ask, you get asked a lot of questions, and it's so weird to just see a face product, you know? Like, I can understand, you know, like mascara, skincare, but foundation, like that's the last thing I would expect. So this is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation Fluid. I'm in the color Awakened RG45, and surprisingly this is actually a really good color match. Like, they got everything really close. Like, they got my good undertone, like my skin matches this foundation really well. The only thing that I kind of don't like about this foundation is that it's not the fullest coverage. Like, it's leaning towards that light medium coverage, but then when you don't set it with powder, it kind of emphasizes your texture. So I went in with my really good powder. I used the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, and it really just smoothed out my skin. So now my skin looks really flawless and really fresh, and I really like it. I have a lot of redness on my face, so it didn't really do a good job of covering that, but it did to a certain extent. So I had to just go in with concealer and just conceal those red spots. But other than that, it was actually a really good experience, and I think that I'm going to use this up. If I do like it, I'm going to go purchase it. But right now, at the moment, I don't really need any new foundation, so I'm just going to use this up while it's here. So they sent me this brush. It says Ipsy T35 Precise Blending, and I thought that this was actually a really good brush to give me, because if they gave me a face brush, I would have been like, yeah, whatever. If they gave me an eyeshadow brush, I would have been like, I have so many of those. But then the fact that they gave me a blending brush, I was like, this is what I can work with. So I ended up using this brush with my favorite palette at the moment. This is the Makeup Revolution Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold palette. It's a blush palette, but I ended up using the 2 matte shades into my crease. And I thought that this blended out my eyeshadows really good, even though that this is a precise blending brush. I thought that it really smoked out the color, and it also got into my outer corner very well when I wanted to really pack on the color. I also just decided to go into a highlight shade and pack that onto my inner corner as well as my brow bone, just so I could utilize this brush in more ways than just one. And I don't know, I actually really enjoy this brush, so I'm gonna keep this forever until it dies. And finally, the last thing that they gave me was this eyeliner. It says Liquid Kohl Waterproof Liquid Liner. It's by the brand Seraphine Botanicals, and I don't know, I just don't think that this is my cup of tea. When I was applying it, I noticed that it was a felt tip applicator, and normally when I do my eyeliner, I lean towards a brush tip applicator just because the brush tip actually bends and conforms to the eyes, as opposed to a felt tip, which usually is hard and feels like plastic, even though it's not plastic. So when I was applying this, I thought it was just really hard to get a good flick because it kind of just tugged at my eyes. So I had to go in with concealer to clean it up, which isn't really a problem, but for days where I'm just like, okay, I want to just apply a wing really quick, this isn't the ideal liner to go towards. So I mean, this one I'm not too impressed with, but I mean, it still works and it's super pigmented. So I mean, I don't know, I can't really give this like a total flop or a total discredit. Alright you guys, that concludes this Ipsy Glam Bag unboxing. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I only subscribed to just one, so I don't know if you guys are interested in me doing any more Ipsy Glam Bag videos. Let me know. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.